Guys, these are the greatest chess openings of all time. You will win every single chess game you play if you play these openings. Without further ado, let's get into this. So, for the first opening, we have the white pieces. And this is the liver spine gambit. And this is one of the greatest openings of all time, at least of the last 5 years. And this is crazy. So as the white pieces, you're going to play here. Black's going to go here. These are all the most standard moves in the position. Just defending. Black takes. Now this is where the liver spine gambit comes into play. In this position, instead of taking back, you sacrifice another piece. Now they're going to take that piece. It doesn't matter which piece they take with. You end up winning a queen in this position. In this position, you play this move, just setting up a strong attack on the king. Now, no matter what black's next move is, you're going to give checkmate. Black usually sees this threat, so they go here getting ready to defend it. But you're not going to play there. That wasn't your idea this entire opening. Instead, you're going to play here. Checkmate. You're pinning the pawn to the bishop. There really isn't anything black can do to pull away here. So that is the liver spine gambit, and it's a great opening. This saved my life multiple times. There were a few times I was getting shot at in Vietnam, in the Vietnam War, and this opening just stopped people from killing me, and it was great. Let's move on to the next opening. Unfortunately, with this app, I can't show you. I can't swap the board, but that's okay. We're gonna just keep moving on here. This next opening is for the black pieces, and it's a great opening, solid opening, and it's actually gonna start with you sacrificing a pawn, and you're allowing white to check your king and your bishop. Now the bishop is generally more important than the king, so you're gonna get that bishop out of there. You don't want him to get taken. The king gets taken, and that's fine. You're sitting well. That's totally fine. And in this position, white will develop. You'll develop, and they'll either play this move or this move, and either one of those moves is completely fine. But they play that move actually, and that's the best move in the position. And after they play that, you're going to simply bring your knight here, forking the bishop and the queen. Now what's so strong about this move is A, you're attacking a queen, and B, you're attacking the bishop. Now the reason attacking the queen is good is because it's usually worth more than a knight. And the reason it's good that you're attacking the bishop is because if you take that bishop, the king's gonna have to take, and he can't castle if you make that happen. So white's gonna have to decide what they want to do. Now, yes, they could take the knight, but the bishop simply takes back, dominant control. It's really doesn't matter. So white's gonna take. You get the dominant control we just talked about. White takes back, and this is where you drop an insane move, and you actually you take the bishop. Now you may be asking, Joe, why is the king red? And I would respond to you with, I have no fucking idea. I don't know why. It just is. And that's something you have to get used to in life, is sometimes your king is red and sometimes he's not. And that's the saying. That's how the saying goes. And in this position, White's gonna play here, pinning, but you can just take that. They try to take, but they can't. Um, you start just taking pieces, zigging across the board, um, and in this position you take. Now they could take back, but you'll just recapture with the queen. So in this position, White will resign the game. Again, great opening, fantastic, one of my favorites. And yeah, it's just a solid opening. Now, in this position, in this opening, your back is the white pieces, and you're gonna start off with going here. Now it's really good. You get central control. Um, you're really controlling all the central squares. And the reason this is so good is because black can't play the most common move, which is e4. You'll just take. Um, they also can't play this because you'll just sidestep it, and it doesn't really matter. So the only move black can do is to meet your king in the center of the board. Get this tension going on here. And this position is where you will unleash something so ungodly and unholy that even Satan would be disgusted with how you're acting. You play this move. Now it looks like you're forking both kings, but that's not what you're doing. What you're doing is attacking the king and getting ready to go here. Excuse me. So when black goes here, check. They can't go here, they can't go there, and they can't stay where they are. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to move. Now in this position, it is mate in 3. Let me know if you can find the first move. That first move is check. Okay. Um, king goes here. Check. King goes here. Checkmate. And that is how you play that opening. Um, I have one more opening to show you guys, and this is easily the greatest opening of all time, probably ever of all time. Of all the greatest openings of all time, this is the greatest opening of all of those openings of all time. And you're going to be playing as the white pieces again. And you're going to play this move. And this is good because it gets your bishops really active. And whenever you want, you can bring this bishop out and just look at the dominance of these arrows that I'm drawing. Look at that. Now imagine you get your knight in here. It's game over. Um, it's truly game over in this position. There's not any hope for anybody to be happy anymore or even exist in a world like this. Like, just look at how much you're doing, how much goodness there is on the planet. And in this position, black has to just play here. That's it. That's all they can do. Now, I would say that's a bad move, but it's not. It's a good move. You have a few ways to combat that. You could play here, attacking the pawn. You could go here, stopping it from coming forward. You can take it with your king. There's a lot of good moves, but I would say the best move in this position is to go here. Now, again, it looks like a free rook, but it's not, because if queen takes, you have this check on the king, and then your bishop's hitting the queen. But they won't see that a lot of times, so they will just take the rook, and you do this discovered check and discovered attack. And now you're up a queen. And that is how you play this opening, and you're just up a queen. And yeah, I I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a really fun video for me to make. By the way, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to the person that made this board. There's a few problems with it. It's not perfect, but I've never even thought about making anything like this. I'm gonna just pull him up on my phone quick. His name is Sumitra Q. And yes, your chessboard does work. It's very good. There's a few problems, but you're doing a great job, man. So shout out to him. And yeah, subscribe, like, and I'll try and get some more videos out there for you.